Also, I think overall the stream quality was what I was watching today, back from yesterday, from last night, was improved. So that's a very good thing, but it can still obviously be pushed further. So I have some options in regards to that, which is going to be very exciting. Wait, am I live now with it? Looks like I am.
I see you live, yep.
Cool. Yes, very good, very good. Cool, and send the link from it whenever you're not about to die in your raid.
I'm never about to die.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Oh.
Especially as a paladin, of course. You know, always super tank.
No, I'm playing as a scholar right now.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I give people shields.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It is part 20. Part 20 of this A Realm Reborn playthrough series. And if you're not freaking out, you should be, because I'm freaking out, because I think in part 10, I talked about how I'd never done anything even remotely to this consistent and this long in terms of just parts back to back to back to back. And now we're up to part 20, which is huge. It's very exciting for down the road where numbers even get bigger, but just for right now, enjoying and celebrating the fact that we're at part 20, and we have 22 subscribers on the channel. Lots of twos today. It's very cool. We have managed to, since about part 8, part 10, somewhere in there, have more subscribers than we have parts on the channel. So you combine those two together and it's like, hey, we're growing. It's super cool and awesome. So thank you for everyone who's been out, subscribed, followed, all that good stuff. Really appreciate it. And what I'm going to start to do, I'm going to throw out here very quickly, is I'm going to start linking my Instagram into the descriptions of the YouTube videos. So that way, if you want to check out the Instagram, usually it's just posting screenshots that I've taken of particularly awesome moments or things that I've enjoyed from the series so far. And so it's not like you have to go check it out, but there are pretty pictures on there, as Instagram is known for. And yeah, so just throw that out there. It's not going to be like a way for you to know when I'm going live. Just know that every Thursday, at least I try very hard, every Thursday to do MSQ. And then there might be some additional streams between in which I'm doing other awesome fun stuff. Like last night, we went and checked out the gold saucer. That was really cool. We got our fancy new sword. Check this out. Look at it. Is this not beautiful? If you don't think this sword is beautiful, there's something you need to get your eyes checked. I'm just saying. Like, it's so cool. It's our first glowing weapon. It's not a relic or anything super fancy, but it's still cool in and of its own right. It absolutely matches our aesthetic of all reds and blacks, and even has a little silver on it. It looks draconic with its horn and everything. Like right now, this is my absolute favorite sword that we've seen in the game, bar none. It's awesome. So we're going to be using it for a really long time. And it was better than our previous sword stats, so it all worked out well. But it will allow us to officially get to what I would determine as story-wise. If you haven't been keeping up with the series so far, today we're back to MSQ. We are hopefully setting out to rescue Minfilia. And that is, and the rest of the team, the rest of the squad, Tataru and all of them. It's really, really exciting because we get to get back into saving our friends. And one of the things I talked about when we were at that point and we were like, oh, we need to go rescue our friends, was that we felt very unskilled, unqualified, unprepared. Well, between then and now, we've done a lot of extra content. We've done a lot of extra stuff. We've leveled up a bunch. And even though like true levels were higher than MSQ levels, it just feels like with our new sword, our new gear, our new outfit, we're ready to take on the world. We're ready to beat up some of the Garligan Empire. We're ready to get our friends back. We're ready. This is the moment. This is what we've been waiting for. As you can tell, my voice is still recovering from, this last week. It is getting better. I will probably not be doing the voices for different characters, fancier voices. If you like that, let me know in the comments below. If you hate it, also let me know in the comments, so that way I know what your guys' thoughts are on it. But for today, to save my voice a little bit, I'm just going to be doing a lot of plain reading the text, unless I really feel like going ham, and then we'll figure it out as we go along. But Holo, you are with me. Are you ready?
I am ready.
MSQ. I know you've been really excited to get back into the MSQ for a while.
I've been so excited.
This is the good part. This is the really good part. We're not even going to summon Zenolithi, even though she's awesome. We're just going to say hi, goodbye. We have bigger things and more important things to go to. So it is back to the Waking Sands we go, meet up with our team, and learn more about saving Minfilia and all of our friends. Hello everyone who's here and hanging out in the stream. Good to see you. If you're on Twitch or YouTube, either one, I can see your chat, so if you send me a message, I can see that. But either way, we can see your messages, and I'll respond, especially between MSQ segments, and say hi. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But otherwise, let's get into it. We could steal from Christopher Odd, one of the greatest content creators on YouTube, and say, hey, it's time to set the vibe. Lights down, headphones on, let's get into it. And here, even though these people won't understand at all, we are going to give a salute for Tachiru's missing spot on that chair. It's very, very sad indeed. But this is our opportunity to get her back. Get her back. Into the solar we go. Last time, Y'shtola showed up and said that she had been doing some spying on where Minfilia and friends had been taken to. So now we shall ask her, where is it that they all went? The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Jake. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now that Castrum's sentry houses prisoners whom the Garleans deem valuable, we may be confident they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. I wanted to actually read back on that really quickly. Castrum Sentry. We'll try to remember that name. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy. If we are to formulate an effective strategy, we require intelligence. Oh. Well, unfortunately, don't look at me. I'm lacking in that department. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this. Lord Pontelaine of House Durender. Hey, we dealt with him in the last arc with the dragons. He is stationed at the Observatorium in Carthus. Yes, I've been there. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. I love her way of speaking. All right, to Carthus we go. We return back to our friends here. Dragonhead and the rest of the dragon fighting front. I wonder if, this is something that hasn't been explained to us yet, but I wonder if dragons are considered beastmen. Because they don't have societies that are built like the kobolds, they like don't wear clothes like the kobolds or the Sahagin or any of the rest, and no one's ever referred to the dragons as being beastmen, but they kind of have their own systems of government and their own collections of, I don't know, their own society in their own way. So it's kind of interesting to think about. I don't think they're categorized as beastmen, though. And yes, we're going to hire a Chocobo Porter to the Observatorium. No, we're not ignoring Shoreblood, but this will be a little more direct route. And it will hopefully allow us to not get as distracted as we tend to do when we are running around with Shoreblood and taking screenshots of awesome environments. I mean, look at the snow against the black sky. It's just beautiful. Missing up my hotkeys. We do have some hunting log to do as a gladiator to finish up part 5. Most of these, I'm pretty sure confident that we could kill and take on without too much difficulty. I just haven't taken the time to actually run around and kill them. It's more of those, if I come across it, then I'll kill it. But I don't know if you're interested in me doing that on stream, let me know. And I will, oh, we can add his 11 mates. All right, good to know. we'll do a stream of hunting logs and stuff, but if not, you could also let me know in the chat and I'll know to do it off stream and just let you know how it went. Most of the time I'm just literally teleporting places and murdering things, so it's not that complicated. I'm going above where I need to go. Also, last time at the Golden Saucer, we learned a little bit about Triple Triad, so you'll see those icons above everyone's heads. We'll do some of that, but we're very focused on MSQ today, so not today. Not today. Ah, Jake, the man who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You are an associate of Y'shtola? But of course, Lord Dramon confirmed to me that you were a scion of the Seventh Dawn. Indeed we are. We definitely, I think we actually already have Mithril Gauntlets, so we're just gonna take the gold. Castrum Sentry? What interest have you all in the Imperials? Oh, the whole team is here. Nice. They hold several of our number, whom we intend to free. Any information you could provide would be greatly appreciated. I will say, I feel like we are going to end up dressing as Garlean Imperials, which is going to be pretty fun. I see. That might explain our scout's report. They observed 4 prisoners. 4? Okay. Is this Minfilia, Thancred, Tataru, and I feel like there was another... No, Thancred might not be there. It might be Minfilia, Tataru, and then the 2 engineers, the Lalafell and his friend. Those could be the 4. No. Oh, actually, it says it here. I should read. 4 prisoners being led into the castrum. A Hyrule woman, probably Minfilia, an Elezen man. Is Thancred Elezen?
He's higher as well. No, you're the 4th one you're forgetting is Urianche.
Oh, okay. Is he Elezen, I assume?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, and 2 Lalafells, 1 male, 1 female.
He's wearing the hood and everything, but the hood has like little slots for his ears
to poke out,
so that you can see like the little cloth pointy parts on the hoods.
Nice, nice. It's them. It has to be. Minfilia, Urianche, Papalimo, that's the other one, and Tataru. If that scant morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested in hear about a more recent incident. You don't need to read, just finish ARR myself and curious on your run. Thank you, Blind Razor. I read mostly for myself because I'm really, really bad at keeping track of information, so reading is a way for me to track it all, but I appreciate you hanging out. And also, welcome, first-time viewer and chatter. Hello, hi. Sorry my voice is rough. I'm getting over a bit of a cold slash allergies and stuff, so I'll try to read a little bit faster, though. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Karthus not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rodigan and a Lalafell, were seen fleeing the craft. Okay, those are the engineers. Nice. Nice. Those were Sid's friends. Yeah, what did you say? A Rodigan and a Lalafell, Master Garland. Neither were Imperial dress, and they both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue, hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be darned. It's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those 2 rascals to escape. We must find them, Jake, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed. And if Biggs were given the choice, I fear he'd take the latter. Oh, no. Freeing those held in Castrum Sentry will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. To the matter of escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It is likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you'd best act now. Okay, so we're going to rescue the engineers first. If, as has been suggested, the Garleans took our fellow scions prisoner in the hopes of understanding the Echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such a time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not scions, nor do they know aught of the Echo. As Lord Portlane said, this may prove our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. Sounds good. Rescue Biggs and Wedge Antilles. That's Star Wars for those. Good call to keep your memory on facts. This is the part I was starting to lose. Yeah, I appreciate it. And I know that reading is not for everyone and it can slow down some streams, but I would rather be a little bit slow. Whoa, see? we got problems. It's the whole squad. Nero's the only one I remember. This is the monstrosity they created. That's so evil looking. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. Yes, that's Nero in the red, but Gaius is in the black. And I know we've been introduced to the names of the other two, but I don't remember that off the top of my head. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work. But all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Elorzia the security and stability that they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. What's cool is that with the slight cold, my voice recovering, it actually allows me to read deeper voices better, so, you know, it's kind of neat. As you say, my lord. Rest assured, our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and So, even though it beat 3 full primals, it's still not fully armed and operational? I got questions. Can we destroy it before it's fully armed and operational? Because I'm terrified of it already, and it's still not even complete. It's like the Death Star, you know, half complete and still able to just wipe out planets. Ritonton, you depart for Castrum Occidans at midnight. Occidans at midnight. That's the guy in the black armor, I believe. Tutton. You'll command the western front of Vilbrand. The Orzians will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. Yeah, that's him. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. The other thing we learned in 2 streams ago was that Gaius actually helped father, in a sense of like being a father figure, to Cid. So they actually have a deep relationship, and we still don't know who Cid's actual father is, who left and is a part of the Empire and is way too busy with them. So, the other thing is that a lot of these characters have like these guns on their arms, which are cool. Yet, forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give command to half our forces to a... I have given you nothing. Prefectus, you have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Prefectus? Interesting. Developments. He doesn't feel he deserves it. Yes, my lord. Half the army to that guy. My quarters, 1 hour. Okay. He certainly knows how to command his troops. Optimism is a good cure. Thank you. I'm optimistic my voice will be back to normal by next week's MSQ stream. So, what's interesting about those visions we've had, this is like our 3rd one now, where we get to see kind of the bad guys' point of view, or at least the Empire. We don't know the bad guys, the bad guys. We don't have any context as to whether our characters would get to know that information or not. I assume not. It's just kind of helpful as narration for us as a player to learn that, but it's not like an echo vision or something. My purpose here is to reconnoiter Garlean activity, it's like reconnaissance, along Abalathia's spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with your Stola. Now, the report of the Imperial airship's emergency landing came to us by way of Decimal Darkhold, situated to the west. Our man stationed at the entrance, a knight named Briselt, may be able to tell you more. So as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray that you will soon be reunited with your comrades. May the Fury grant you strength. Cool. So, big thing we learned during that whole view of what the Empire was doing is that we will probably run into the black armor suited guy first, because he's commanding a front that the Eorzeans, us, are going to try to stop. So we may end up having to fight him first out of everyone. And I'm going the wrong direction because I didn't check my map like a total noob. I was just heading off into the sunset. Just finding what's out there, searching for a dream. So I think we've been to Darkhold before, though I don't know that we've actually... I can't remember if we've gone through it yet or not. No, I don't think we have. We have been here and visited here before. We opened it up as a dungeon, but didn't actually go in. You stand before dismal Darkhold, the subterranean fortress excavated by the great Ishgardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. Well, I am an authorized personnel. Have at thee! So a letter from Lord Portelaine. So you have come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel had scarce touched the ground when a pair of men, captives by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been seen sighted in the area, seeking to recapture them. Wait, what? The captives are like to be friends, you say? Then let us pray that they are yet a step ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reportedly took place near Arum Vale, situated south and west of here. I suggest you take your search there. Seek out a knight named Paramons. He should be able to assist you. Alright, to Paramons we go. Oh, we get a new dungeon. Looking like it. I don't know if we've unlocked the Arum Vale either. I know that we unlocked a couple of dungeons in this area, but actually haven't done them yet. Beast, I'm not interested in fighting you today. But thank you for your, interest. I also want to keep Shoreblood's feet out of the water as much as possible, because I don't care who you are, that is cold. That is seriously cold water. We don't want Shoreblood's feet to freeze. Higher level they need to be. Oh, I know that for a fact. It's a mixture because of hunting logs, a mixture because of just doing side content, and a mixture of, you know, running a lot of dungeons and playing the game a little bit more slowly. And that's okay. I don't mind being a little higher level than MSQ. It's just for fun. The Imperial airship. I saw it approach to land with mine own 2 eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take off to the skies again, but not before it deployed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were being barked, and there was an air of consternation about them. What a word. And we get random gear because of it. High Mithril Flanchard. There were prisoners aboard the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee with the vessel when the vessel was forced to land. The Guardians who were deployed formed search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post. To find evidence that someone has been here in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail and decided to go elsewhere. Aww, they couldn't get inside. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large and one small. If you search the area, mayhap you'll be able to follow the prints to their owners. Okay. It'd be so neat. Oh, yes, you can. I was just about to say, it'd be so neat if you could actually see the footprints. But I only see the small footprints, not the large ones. So, interesting. Where do they lead? Could be the Boulder Downs. Ah, up here. Does look like they were headed in the direction of the Boulder Downs. Maybe... If we were here, you can't even really see the observatorium, so that probably wouldn't be your first place to go. You would probably see the Boulder Downs there, and maybe you would eventually make your way to the Monument Tower as kind of a area to hide in. Because yeah, that looks like an area to escape pursuit. Snowwolf, don't you dare. I will turn on my fishing gear and sneak around you if I have to. That aetheryte looks so cool in the darkness, but slightly glowing. It's not glowing as bright as other aetheryte does in other areas that are really, really glowing, but it's probably because it's like covered in snow and hidden kind of half underneath the mountain. But it's really cool. You know what? I haven't noticed that... Give me just a second. that looks like it's a part of a building or a ship or something that like crashed into the mountain. Like none of that looks natural. It looks, oh, shooting star? What? They got shooting stars in Aorzia? That's crazy. Yeah, this is, I mentioned this before on other streams that almost all of these aetheryte locations have different like totally smashed buildings around them, and we don't have answers yet as to why that is. I will also say I had never noticed the snow being blown off of the trees. That is so cool. Very cool. It's just a touch of atmosphere that I've talked about before. Did you unlock your chocobo to fight with yet? I did. Yes, I did. Oh, wait, Wedge? Oh, hey, you okay? He looks alive. He's breathing. I can't see him through my own head. So, it's cold. I want to go home. Hey, Wedge. That's so casual. Like he's running away from the Empire. I'm just like, what's up, Wedge? Please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. Ah, Jake, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Garleans were snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hellbent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into a monster's gaping maw. Thrice. When I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. Well, we got extra gear in our inventory, so you can have that if you want. Biggs? He isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure the pursuers away. Oh. Wow, we haven't heard that noise in a really long time. Oh, it's Sid. It's me, Sid. Have you had any success? Yep, we found Biggs. Oh, Wedge, sorry. Wedge? That's wonderful news. Now, what of Biggs? We have yet to track him down. Still gotta look for him. I see. Well, it hardly surprises me that the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he's always taken care of him. I've scouted the area surrounding Darkhold, but have nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact that Biggs headed west. With both Ida and Y'shtola helping out, I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not far to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let us meet there. Dare I hope? Was that Master Garland you spoke with? Yes, it was. After 5 long years. Thank goodness he's alive. Let's reunite this family. I'm feeling better now, Jake. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. Though, to be fair, I think that Mr. Wedge was much more warmly dressed for the weather than we currently are. But it's okay. You see, we're an Aura, and as a dragonkin, we have the special gift of very hot blood, which means that we actually don't get cold. We're always very warm. So that is a massive brawl going underway. If there are players, we'll help out. Giant logger. Yeah, it does look like there's a player here. Hey, come back here. I'll get your attention one way or another. A little bit of a waste of a skill, but that's okay. Hey, nice. Well fought. Okay. We actually are going the wrong direction again. Oh, these are where we can find mud puppies to kill. Okay, good to know. So for a hunting log, we can get them here. Wow, I am Very successful at climbing rocks on Shoreblood. Come on, Shoreblood, get up there. Look, I've seen other chocobos literally fly. You can hop over small rocks, all right? It's not that hard. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we are. Monument Tower. Blind Racer, you can probably tell I sometimes get a little bit distracted. Okay. We'll see you, Shoreblood. Abelai. Abelai. Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? I'm meeting some friends. Oh, it would seem your companion has caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I will bring you a hot broth. Oh, I'll take some hot broth right now myself. Wouldn't mind if I do. How are you feeling now, then? Stay here as long as you need. The same goes for you, friend. 'Tis plain you have a hard journey ahead of you. You must rest while you can. Thank you. We just fought off a whole bunch of ogres, so we'll hang out for a little while. I actually was really wondering if these seats. Another thing that is common in our stream is to test out seating areas. If you could sit on different things, and that was the first thing I saw when I walked in. I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna test that. See if I can sit on it." Now I'm standing in it. I'm fine now, thanks to you. But I can't bear to think that Biggs is still all alone in the cold with Garleans on his heels. He lured the enemy away for my sake, and now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again, Jake, but do you think you could search for Biggs? I haven't the slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something? I mean, it's definitely possible being a tower. Never know what people have seen from the tops. A Rodigan gentleman, dressed in the same manner as your companion. I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think a moment. I would not raise your hopes unduly, but there is a cave situated a short distance to the south. We call it Fury's Gaze, and it may be worth the while to investigate. I make this suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy away to the tower, he might have elected to pass us by. Drawing the enemy to this tower, mayhap he elected to pass us by. Alright, well, let's go check out this cave then. See if Biggs is hanging around. Actually, I'm going to be distracted for a moment. Climb the tower. And get a view of Karthus from high up. Lots of stairs. This is where we get our cardio in for the day. 718, 722, 740. If this was Skyrim, I could totally put a bucket over your head, Ignance, and steal this potion. I'm just saying. Alright, where were we? Oh, we got more stair counting to go. 745, 783. Okay, now nobody's even looking. I could absolutely just swipe this giant sword. I don't have the skill, though, for it. 824. 886. No mortal could survive such a drop. Is that a challenge? I think that's a challenge. That is a beautiful view, though. Look at that. Okay, I think we have to accept this guy's challenge and see if we survive the drop. Good sir? Oh, I can't even select him. I was gonna select him and then bid him adieu. Ha! Are we mortal? The music drops. We are immortal! We did it! We proved that it could be done. No mere mortal could drop from that. Well, clearly we are no mere mortal then. Simple enough. Alright, we gotta go down here to Fury's Gaze. Oh, down this little cave. Alright. Oh, now this is creepy looking. Whoa. This is beautiful looking. I might need a picture of this afterwards. I don't want to get it with the destination in the way, and I'm not going to take the time in G-Poser to get it. But after the destination smoke is gone, I'm going to try to see if I can get a picture of this little cave. It's beautiful. Anyone here? Here. Oh. We got revenants. I'm not saying we bit off more than we could chew, but we might have bitten off a little much. Yep, and we're gone. Okay, we're gonna try that again, even though we did kill all the revenants, but I knew that doing AoE was problematic for those little guys, but, oh, yeah, no, I knew that it was gonna attract some, but I wasn't expecting them to hit as hard as they did. So, that was definitely my fault. However, what we will call that was simply, fast travel back to Wedge. Oh my goodness, we gotta go all the way up here. Oh, we gotta run it. All right, this is now a speed run. It's a trap. All right, Admiral Akbar. I should have known better, but I did not. This is what I get. Ow. This is what I get for I don't know if you were here, Razor, but earlier we did not ride Shoreblood between Camp Dragonhead and wait, no. This is called Camp Dragonhead. And I guess this is just the observatory. I saw Dragonhead. I was like, what? Why are both called Dragonhead? And the observatory, we rode the Chocobo Stables Chocobo, and I think Shoreblood was angry at us, so even though it's totally our fault that we didn't. If we had summoned Shoreblood, I'm sure we would have been fine because Shoreblood's a healer and would have healed us, but we did not. That is our fault. One could say mistakes were made. How about that? I love the footprints in the snow. Like, you could legitimately track another player based off of them, which is so cool. Is your Chocobo blue? Yes, it is. I don't know if you know about... Sorry, buddies, you're on your own. I'll check in with you later. If you know about changing your Chocobo's color, you can do that if you have a stable, whether with a free company house or something else. You don't have a stable yet. Yeah, if you get a apartment or you're in a free company, they should have a stable. You can stable your Chocobo, feed him a whole bunch of fruit, and change his color. And so we changed Shoreblood to blue. We have not changed Shoreblood's outfit yet. That's still the Flames, the Immortal Flames, which is the grand company we are a part of. But, one day we'll worry about changing Shoreblood's affiliation. I also have been watching back some of my other streams, and there are times when I'm running around on Shoreblood and my camera is like this, or like this. I'm just like, wow, we get a face full of Chocobo butt a lot. So that's why I'm trying to be a little more zoomed out. So just don't worry. Hopefully you'll get less Chocobo butt in the future. Were you able to learn anything? Not in this area. Well, that stands to reason, I suppose, seeing as he was trying to lure the Garleans away from me. But where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? I don't have the answer, but if I check my map... probably in the Danathan Pass. That's my guess. We can't give up, Jake. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us else where to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who will listen, and hurry. Biggs' chances of survival go slimmer by the moment. Market board, searching Bard, I think. Searching... Oh, Barding. Yes, if I wanted to buy one, I could just go to the market board and buy one. That is very true. That is very true. I know that the stream is being a little bit laggy at the moment. We're going to give it just a second to kind of see if it'll settle out. If not, there are some things that I can do to try to assist in it. This is why I'm buying a new GPU, because mine can't keep up with the intensity that Final Fantasy has for the whole time of a stream. Most of the time it's actually okay, but every now and then it decides to freak out for a little bit, so... Actually, my GPU is only sitting at 50% usage right now, which is fascinating. Oh, there we go. If I click on Final Fantasy, it jumps up to 88%. Yeah. Yeah, we just need a new GPU. We should be getting it in the next month or two, so should be very soon. Oh, I see why. Interesting. Okay, so if the stream is back live, which it hopefully should be, I think happened was that I went to do a quick stream reset, and because I'm using Restream to stream to Twitch and to YouTube, it was freaking out because it couldn't do a quick reset. It had to wait for Restream to stop sending more information, and then it would be settled. But it's gone back to going crazy. There's not much else that I can shut down on my computer to give it a little more breathing room. I didn't... Yeah, no, I'm using CPU to encode it, so it should be fine there. I'm using CPU for OBS and GPU for Final Fantasy, which should kind of balance the load a little bit, but... I never wanted to blame the internet, because that's not really helpful, but now I'm starting to wonder, even though my computer's looking okay, that if the internet is the issue. Fascinating.
Who do you have?
Xfinity.
That's Comcast, right?
Yeah, Comcast. Yeah. Zoom out a little. When zoomed in, there's too much data in the details. It first acted up when you zoomed in on your Chocobo's butt. Oh, that's very true. I could try just being zoomed out a little bit more usually, but...
Well, can you lower the bitrate?
Okay, so I've reset it to 45 kilobytes per second. It's in the green. It looks a little healthier. Hopefully a few less pixels will still be okay, and it won't be absolutely trash to to watch. I don't think so. The change was pretty minor. So Razor, let me know how bad it is on your end if it looks that much worse, but hopefully it should be at least enough for us to keep working our way forward.
Literally unplayable.
I mean, pretty much. The stream is literally unplayable. The game is fine, but the stream is what I'm concerned about. Anyway, all right, we'll keep going, and we'll cross our fingers on this guy. This is why we're getting upgrades to the PC. Okay, we are back to talking to Ignis, who we totally talked about stealing their potion earlier. Can we steal your potion now? Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say? If he's not to be found around here or in the vicinity of Darkhold, it is possible he made it for Whiteburn. To reach it, one must travel through Danafin Pass, the south end of which lies to the north and east of here. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it is surely better than worrying in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I near broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. So should we walk carefully down them? Or should we... Leroy Jenkins! Oof! That falling sound is just way too funny. Okay, we are going to where I expected to go, which was the pass. We didn't go past the pass. The other blind razor, maybe it was you? Maybe it was. No, we got two different blind razors? Double the blind razor. I do not recommend shaving while blind, but, you know, I've heard of worse ideas. We can't be zoomed in on Chocobo Butt. That was the problem before. Because the issue, when we had Chocobo Butt in our face before, and oh, there they are. We found him, but he is surrounded and recaptured. Ida is ready, look at her. She is ready to go. Yashtol is like slightly unconcerned. Let's do it. Let's do it. I switched computers and accounts. You're jumping on Final Fantasy 12 yourself. 12 or 14? If you're jumping on 12, that's awesome. Oh, he's going down with the fight. Our orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? 14, nice, yes. What race do you play? Men 14, I assumed so. Why don't you come and find out, Tinhead? Yeah, she's ready too. Jake, it is well you are here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. If it was Yashola saying that, it would have been right meow. Ida has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me! Bunny Girl. Bunny Girl is so popular. He's not alone. Kill them all. Oh my goodness. Wait, there are two of these things. Oh my gosh, hang on. Wow, they showed up in force for sure. All right, come here. All of you on me. Oh, we got another one. Man, there are so many of these guys. Got him. Okay. We also got the archer that was really annoying me. He was sitting way back there, and I couldn't excuse just running to him, but we got him. My thanks. Another moment, and I would have. Oh. He's been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. Take shelter in the pass. Or at the tower. Get on shore, Blood. Monument Tower, you say? Very well. Yida and I shall bear him there with all haste. You also can heal him, can't you? Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. I love reunions. Also, Ida's kind of like us, definitely not wearing weather-appropriate outfits. It's okay. After my daughter, aww. Does she like your character? Yeah, the bunnies and the auras are two of the most popular races, at least I've seen. Well, no, I would say it's... Mikote is probably the most popular, then bunnies, then aura, then... I can't decide if Rodigans or Cures are more popular. Ishgardian Pilgrim. Pure energies. Very little is known about the Void other than, a wrathful fury in heavens on high, pray give me the strength to overcome the evils of this world. Very little is known about the Void other than the laws that govern our realm do not always apply. In addition to one-eyed monstrosities, particular balls of fur and nightmarish demons and oddities such as floating orbs of energy also periodically break through the boundaries and separate this realm from everything from the Void. Make no mistake, however, everything through this rift does not belong in Orzia, must be destroyed. If I sink... Will he join us in attacking? Or are we just, like, helping protect him from the energy monsters? Oh, well, we got a whole bunch more here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There are a lot of these things. I really don't want to be doing too much AoE because I don't want to get like the ice sprites and other stuff involved. Are we getting stunned? I can't tell. Oh, we got some help here from Blind R. Will you join us in battle, brother? Almost finished. There we go. Alright, I want to see if this guy, what this guy does. Does he just keep walking? Yeah. You have not forsaken me, he says to the gods while we're standing right here. Oh, there he goes. So, Ishgarian program, you, how you doing? You seem very astute. You could try, if you wanted to avoid monsters, to, walk a little faster. Or just disappear like a ghost. That's cool, too. Whatever you want to do, you know. Ain't nobody telling you how to live your life. Alright. More fluffing around. Reasons like that are why we're so high level compared to our, position before. Hey, don't ride your chocobo inside the house! Gosh, people and their manners. We are back. I cannot thank you enough, Jake. The same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Oh, don't mention it. We are a family, are we not? Well, yes, it's just... I didn't think I'd ever see him again. I owe the lot of you my life. And you saved Wedges too, Jake. I'm losing count of how many I owe you. Here's Sid. Oh, look at him in all of his awesomeness. Biggs, Wedge, gods, it's good to see the two of you again. Give him a hug. Chief, it's you. It's really you. In our hearts, we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. When Alfino told me of the raid on Wicking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flames should have seen them coming, right? I myself had asked the same question. That day, when I returned to the carnage at the Waking Sands, I noted not a miss in horizon, nothing at all to suggest the passing of an Imperial force. From this, I conclude that the Garleans came neither by land nor by air. Nay, they were born there by potent teleportation magics of the kind used by the Asians. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't want to say that the Imperial Flames were in cahoots with the, Garlean Empire, because that would have been a little ridiculous, but using teleportation magics would have made a lot of sense. But they still had to know that the Scions were there in the first place. That's the question, is how did they know that the Scions were in the Waking Sands to begin with? We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. I can't rightly say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum's Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into detainment cell center, while Minfilia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them. Castrum's Sentry. What do you want from us? Well, what happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, or was probably moons, or maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald, much to our dread. We knew that if we were taken back, we weren't likely to leave again. Oh, taken back there? So they've been there before. Maybe when they initially escaped with Garland, perhaps? If we were taken back there, we weren't like to leave again. So risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control and thereby forced an emergency landing. And in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history. Ha 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 ha. If I didn't know it better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel? That would have been Biggs' handiwork, like as not. You're always resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Glad they can laugh about it now, but geez. Jake, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. A lot of debts to us at the moment. It's fine, you don't have to keep owing us, we're good. There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Minfilia and the others still want for rescue. Alright, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Hurrah! Nice. He does a little clapping. Very cute. Level up. Getting up there. Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. And we must find a way to rescue Minfilia and the others. Gods know we've kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held at Castrum Sentry. Very, very, very likely. So let us convene at Revenant's Toll in Mordona. 'Tis a good place as any to prepare, and better than most. The road leading east then south will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. East then south. Goodbye, friends. See you there. To a bright and beautiful and cloudy day. Wait, that was really cool. Did the game actually account for us being in a dark environment and then stepping into the light is going to be bright and blinding until it settles down? That's what it looks like the game just did, which is really, really brilliantly awesome. If it actually does that, like it registers that your eyes would have to shift between the lights of the different areas. That's really cool. Okay. Revenant's Toll. We've never been there before. Alright, so we're going to actually try to do this right. Karthus, he said south and east, which is down here. So we're going to go that direction. Shoreblood. Come here, you blue fuzzy fur. No quarter. We're not joining another fate, but I just wanted to see what they were doing. Oh, you can actually do a fate with them, though. I bet that's the same one where they fought the ice trolls. Cold feet. Okay. Those little things, those little fates make the world so much more alive and active. Big fan. It's also cool because we've never actually been to this Mordur place before, though we've heard of it a couple of times. Nope, not here. That is... We have done the Arum Vale. Okay, cool. We have done that quest. That's the one with all the poison caves, which is really cool. To reduce congestion, the area you're about to enter has been divided into multiple identical instances. Select a destination. Well, I don't really care, so no preference. Apparently this place is well congested. Whoa. I was not expecting this. This is a whole city. Karthus Central Highlands. Leves down there. Level 45 leves. That's really cool. We definitely want those. Tons of quests. Chocobo Keep. The weather shifted very strongly. Oh wait, it connects to Northern Thanalan? Ah, okay. We came to this area very, very briefly from Central Thanalan to do a little bit of mapping, and because I was doing a lot of fishing in the area, I only went as far as East Watchtower, but there was a lot of this that I didn't want to actually see or get spoiled on anything. And so I kind of held off on that. But I was just not expecting the deep weather change from, like, super snowy to... I guess you come through the caves. And then on this side of the mountains, it's not as snowy. Chocobo butt. That's what I mean. Seasoned adventurer. Okay. Well, let us start by attuning the crystal. And visiting the Chocobo Keep. Got another Skywatch? Yeah, this is a whole city here. I want to check on these traders real quick and probably repair our gear if we need it. Purveyor of prisms? Turnips? Summoning bell? Bookstore? Call that a knife? This is a knife. I like his outfit too. That's really cool. That's not a knife. That's a fishing pole. That is legitimately a fishing... That is not a knife. That's a fishing pole. Silliness. Just silliness. Alright. Independent mender. Repair all. Run through these repairing real quick. They really apparently don't need that much repairing. It's a pretty good condition. Across the board. Alright. Yes, silly. That's a fishing pole. Alright. Continue on. Slathborn. We'll be below his level. We are not on his level. Whole party's here. Well, my friend, what brings you to Revenant's Toll? We're seeking out a way to get into the Castrum Sentry. Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Sentry and you want to rescue them. I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. The stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armored patrols seen around the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get in without 100 yards of the walls undetected. If the Garleans were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do to Minfilia and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth. It has to be good old-fashioned infiltration. But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? Well, I have a mind to walk through the front door. What? The front door? Aye, we'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. I told you, at the beginning of the stream, I said that's what I was expecting. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing. That's a bold strategy, but it just might work. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow some equipment. Knowing those Imperial guys won't even suspect that we salvage Eorzeans would think to use their technology. We savage Eorzeans would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I recommend you speak to Galamont. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire and happens to know a deal about Castrum's Sentry besides. I've no doubt that he'd want to be of aid. Ida and I shall go to reconnoiter. Again, like reconnaissance. Reconnoiter.
There you go.
Reconnoiter. Garlean activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Jake. Let's do this. Always so positive and cheerful. Sometimes I wonder, Yida, are there ever times you are not enthused? So cheerful. If I'm not enthused, Y'shtola, and you're beginning to remind me of Papalimo. I'm nothing if not enthused. And you're beginning to remind me of Papalimo, always complaining. Alright, so you gotta go speak to this guy who's got a grudge against the Empire. Sark Malark. Sark Malark. Looking for Galmad, are you? Well, you found him, whoever you are. Hey, you're looking to get inside the Castrum Sentry and you need my help? Something tells me we're gonna get along just fine. So you have friends in Castrum Sentry and want for rescue? That Slathborn knows me too well. Yeah, you can count on my help. I've got a score to settle with Imperials, and I never pass an opportunity to get back at them. But enough about me, let's talk strategy. You're rescuing folk from captivity is right delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you'll need to confirm beyond the shadow of a doubt that your friends are where they think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called the Tangle. Get in there, never mind about the Morbles, and navigate your way to the southwest corner. So approach Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called the Tangle. Go through the Tangle and navigate to the southwest corner. You come upon some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, might be as you can eavesdrop on some of the happenings within. Once we know for certain your friends are there, we'll move on to the next stage of operation. Now get going and Godspeed. Alright, do we know where the sentry is? Yes, it looks like this place is the sentry. So we approach from the east, and then south, and that's where we'll listen after we go through the Tangle. But before we do that, just to save myself a bit of a headache, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. But look at how crazy this place looks. That looks like a dragon skeleton up there. That's wild. Could be a ship. And those are the like arms of the ship. All of these pieces of buildings broken. This is another one of those aetheryte explosions. Boom, 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 boom. Look at it going through everything. And another like city slash civilization that is just gone. But this time it's white aetheryte. We haven't seen that color, I don't think, before. I think I'm setting up like a little encampment down here in the middle of it all. I wanted to get the chocobo keep when I was here. Okay. We'll come back, because we gotta see a lot more of stuff there, but this place is actually insanely beautiful. I love it at night too, because it's so, the contrast between the dark and the light is so strong. Oh, look at the watch lights. That's a prison if I've ever seen one. Nyx. More lightning sprites. Yeah, see, this is that kind of orangish red aetheryte. Look at that place. Alright, so we're approaching from the east. There's the Tangled Jungle to our left. We're gonna dip into here pretty quickly to avoid being seen. Level 50 Leech King. Oh, you look kind of cute, actually. Look at you. Blip, blip, blip. There's some more bells. We actually kind of need those to, for our hunting log. But, we're taking just a brief sidetrack while our friends are getting tortured and gonna go fish real quick at an undiscovered fishing hole. We just want to discover it, and then we'll be on our way. Is it going to be called The Tangle? I bet it's going to be called The Tangle. Oh my gosh, The Tangle! Oh, shock of all shock! I'm just absolutely brilliant. I know. How could he have known? Alright, he said don't mind the Morbles, but... Oh, they're gonna attack me anyway? Yeah, I'm definitely killing them then. Come here, you. I got a stun ready for him as soon as he starts to glow yellow. Yeah, you shut that down real quick, man. Not interested in any of it. Go. Wow, that is... We'll have to come back and get some really good screenshots, but... Alright, moving on. Any more Morbles want a taste of my blade? We want to stay away from the gate, so we're going to go around this way. I wonder if there will be, like... This is so pretty. Spotlights that we have to avoid. Listen to the whirring. Oh, we can actually climb in there. Whoa! All right. Just some nasty mosquitoes, that's all. Finisher. Alright, we had to clean out the mess before we could actually listen in. The faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipe. What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be deaf-mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. The others aren't much better. The Elizan gets on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish. I do wonder, why is the Tribunus so obsessed with this Minfilia woman? They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Garleans don't have. Mystical power? Like the kind the beastmen use? With the crystals? How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself? As well, try to tumble her. I like my head where it is, thank you very much. As well try to tumble her. As well try to tumble her? Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to translate to. I like my head where it is, thank you very much. Our break is over. Best we get back to our stations. Well, we know at least 2 of them are there. Can we... Come on. All we have to do is crouch. Just crouch. I guess climbing up would probably be pretty challenging. And then we get, like, sucked into a fan or something and be chopped up into 1,000 pieces. More balls, you just stay right there. Actually, since it's all the way back there, let's just take a shortcut. Why not? Power. Alfino! There, we'll stand over here. 'Tis good to see you again, Jake. I'm given to understand you have conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn? So, Minfield and the others are indeed at Castrum Sentry. Their presence thus confirmed, we may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Sid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray have the details from him. Well, I mean, he's right here. Good work, Jake. As Alfinaud has told you, we've plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Galamont is looking into ways to procure a suit of Magitech armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance in some preparation of my own. Minfield and the others are counting on us, Jake. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary. I mean, I'm not the one holding us up. I'm doing whatever you ask me to do. While Galamont goes about devising his plan, we need to see some preparation of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials would discover that they're short on armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. The Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Okay. Now, the hill-sized cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify their self-same energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out the Imperials' voices. To ensure we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, phasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. Lovely. I'll do your dirty work at 5 locations. Okay. It definitely does look like a very potent crystal, that is for sure. Almost look like it's magma, that's really cool. We are not using our AoE because we don't need to fight a lightning sprite as well. Where is this location? Is it under, maybe? Like literally standing on top of a location, but I don't see it anywhere. Maybe there's a hole to get underneath it. I can't assume we get on top of it, but maybe. Oh, look at that. There is... Oh, there's definitely areas down underneath there. Okay. Okay. Broken barrels, boxes. Oh, I guess we get it from up here. Oh. Okay. No phasmoid that time. See, another one that we're standing... Oh, no, it's right over here. Okay, cool. Oh. Keep waiting for another one to appear. That's why I had Sureblood out, was to get some experience. Oh, we got a bunch. There we go. So how do I... No, maybe not. Oh, it is up there. Okay, okay. So earlier when I was talking about climbing... Now what's the best way? I guess we could just try to leap this. Oh, no, no, no. So there must be another area. Yeah, there must be another area to get up on top of there. Sureblood's wandering around like, what are you doing? Through here? No. How fascinating. Oh, it's always the simple answers. Always the simple answers. Like a tent right up there. Here I am, trying to leap up crystal faces when all I had to do was just walk up the stone. Oh, that's that. Ow. Come on, Chocobo. Sureblood, you gotta learn how to fly. That wasn't very difficult at all. Blue jutting out there. Whole little cave thing back there. You have the readings? Excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose, though I pray we won't have need of their power. Many thanks, chick. Alright, time to talk to Galamont. This unhappy fellow. Talk to us about your armor. The Imperial Salute, nice. Clean the wax out of your ears now, because there's something I want to do by way of preparation. The plan's to have you enter Castrum Sentry, all decked out in Imperial duds. But a disguise is more than just the clothes you're wearing. You also gotta act the part. At the very least, you need to know everything on how to perform a convincing Imperial Salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. I could teach you the salute myself, of course, but it's best you learn it from the experts. So get yourself near as you dare to Castrum Sentry, and watch the Imperials doing what they do. Alright then, I'm a little bit nervous for that.
Just draw upon your reservoirs of acting.
Of acting skills and abilities. Yep. And try not to cough loudly. It's more the... It's not the acting the salute that I'm worried about. It's more the... lying in wait besides an Imperial stronghold full of hundreds, if not thousands, of Imperial troops that I'm more just like, one wrong move and everything comes collapsing down. See? One wrong move and this Nyx is gonna nix our opportunity. Go away. We don't like you. Oh, yeah, mud puppies here we can kill. We'll kill them on the way back. There's a whole bunch of them too. Oh, lentic mud puppy. That's a big mud puppy. Oh. Whoa! We got mud puppies attacking us now. Oh my gosh. Alright, Shoreblood, help us out here. We gotta kill this thing. Quietly. Quietly. Okay. Oh, there's a guy right up there. I gotta sneak around all these fellows. Before we sneak... See, we're just gonna practice our acting. We're just here fishing. Little midnight fishing, that's all. Everything's great, folks. No worries at all. Don't mind us, just catching a little dinner for the family. That's all. All it is. Ignis snail. Data on deep tackle. No idea what that means. We'll check that out sometime later when we're actually fishing. Okay, so what's the best way to approach this? I have to get around behind them. We might be able to sneak past them there. There's so many of them. I think we may have to do this the, ye old murderous way. Here, we'll do the, little whistle. Target not in sight. No, wait, Shoreblood, get back here. We're doing this quietly. I'm knocking him out behind the rock. Just a little shield to the face. Never killed anyone. Okay. Excuse me? Did you see what happened to your friend over there? I think your friend of yours is in trouble. No, Shoreblood, come back here. Look, your friend down here. Yes, he was well injured. I think he took a tumble. And I think you're gonna take a tumble too. A peck to the head. Just tumble down the hill quietly, all right? Okay, Shoreblood, this is our chance. Let's go. Go, 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 go. All right, keep to the shadows. All right, looks like we made it. Oh, excuse me, gentlemen. You wouldn't mind chopping this tree with me, would you? That's all I was here to do, was to collect some wood, because I'm cold. I have this really strange looking axe. I'm so sorry about this. I mean, I'm not really sorry, but I'm kind of sorry. I totally misclicked. There we go. Yeah, that was unintentional. Also, I noticed that we're not using our cool new sword, so we're gonna have to fix that really fast. Wait a minute. What happened to our cool new sword? Ah, here it is. Blood sword. Equip. There we go. And then character update gear set. There we go. We've not been using this whole time. How could we? We'll have to make up for it. Alright, this is where we learn to salute like the Imperials. We had to watch a couple Imperials die by our blade first, but... So a stomp and a salute. He does something with his left hand. Oh no, it's literally just a stomp with the left and salute with the right. We received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near. Who's given these insider tips? What? We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols be increased. What? You got it. But it's more that anonymous tip that I'm concerned about. Alright, let's see if we can just bum rush past this guy. You see nothing. This mud puppy sees nothing. Nobody sees anything. We are causing quite the ruckus here. Yeah, shh. Do we need more than just those two? Yeah, it looks like we do. Alright, come here, you. How many do we need? 2 of 5? Wow, alright. Come here, you. Come here, you. Making it a party. All right, there we go. Got the mud puppies as well. I kind of want to kill that Leech King, but it's level 50, so... We'll mess around with the killing super strong level things another time, but... Look at the sunrise! He's gonna attack me, isn't he? Try to see if I could get him out of the picture frame, but I would have to kill him for that, so... Don't worry, you get to be in the picture, buddy. You aren't that cool looking, but it'll do. Little sun's rays coming through. That's so cool. You just hear the wind through all of these little rock passageways. Alright, we're gonna take a look out the other doorway just because I got to see what the Aetheryte looks like in the middle of the day. It's very blue. Okay. I was super white the last time we were here. Oh my gosh. Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is? This is in the one of the visions that we saw with the Empire. They were talking about how their flagship, their super indestructible, indestroyable, invincible flagship was taken down by this giant dragon, and we saw it wrapping itself around the whole ship, and basically it sacrifices itself to go down with the ship and destroy it. And I made the comment when I was watching the video that the ship clearly wasn't that invincible if it was taken down by the dragon. But I think that these are the remains of the dragon and the ship, because that's what looks like what happened, is that it's, you know, buried into the water, and that's the skeletal remains of the dragon that took it down. That's so cool. That is really awesome. I'm also now very curious on, it does look like we can, so I've got to test this out real quick. Shrublet, can you run any faster? You're much of a slowpoke. Oh, we need lake cobras anyway. Wait a minute, look at these things. Excuse me, buddy, you can attack me, but I'm really just trying to check out your awesome design. Music is so epic. So we're gonna do some epic fishing. North Silver Tier.
That's a nice screenshot right there.
Yeah, but I gotta turn the sneak off so I don't have the little orbs running around. There we go. And then you catch it. If you get your character a little bit low, or the sun a little bit low into the side, then when you press 3 and he goes to pull back, that's when you take the screenshot. Epic. Oh, nice. And we got a large snail. Sweet. Tons of experience points. This place is crazy beautiful during the day. But yeah, look at that. That's so wild. I wonder if you have a flying mount, if you can actually fly out there. Or if it's outside of the map's range. Can't really see it. It's got to be like over here, deep into the water somewhere, but... Singing shards, this would be cool to check out too, but not today, not right now. Okay, come on, Shoreblood. I gotta avoid these snakes and get back to work. Whoa, what is that up there? What? This is why I never get anything done when I stream.
So you know that meme with like the kid, like the blood vessels bursting on the forehead, but he's like holding back? Yeah, now that you're in the end game area for ARR, that's like me every 5 minutes, you know, just like
straining. It literally has like little electric bolts shooting out of it. Oh my gosh. I can't believe earlier when I came by in the middle of the night, I didn't even see it. I know I should not be up here, but I don't even care. Oh, we gotta go around this way. Whoa, what? Whoa, what? What? Okay, what is even happening right now? Are those emulsia? No, they don't look like emulsia. This is absolutely wild. That's like a foam background right there. It looks so oily, which is really wild. Is there like a barrier that we crossed? Of course lightning sprites would hang out here. What are these? Hopalit. Hopalit. Okay, you know what? If we don't have a story reason to come back here in the future, then we'll check it out later. But for right now, we can't stick our feet too deep into the water. Except, speaking of water, we will. There we go. Did Sureblood just jump in there? That's hilarious. Okay, so I did learn that when it does this, it means that we're not the high enough level to actually fish in this area. So it's a super high level fishing spot. You'll be in this area for a while. Okay, cool. That's one of those weird, not weird, but kind of cool and interesting things that on one hand, I'm like, oh, I just want to check everything out. But on the other hand, I'm like, yeah, I'm sure for story-wise, story reasons, I'll eventually get to these places anyway. I'll have reasons to come here, but... stop with the chocobo butt. This is so wild looking. It's crazy. I love it. All right. Now, what's interesting that I want to check out here is that I didn't actually... I saw this, orange dome thing, right? But now that I'm, like, in here, I no longer see the dome. So I'm gonna very slowly, with a lot of looking back, go the wrong direction. And try to see if I can figure out where the dome that I was looking at earlier. Okay, so it's over there. So we didn't even get close to where the actual dome is. That's all the way over there. Ah, whoa! You guys hurt. It's because I'm in my fishing outfit. Not my paladin gear set. Yeah, we didn't even come close to where that dome thing is. So if we look that direction on the map, we're looking straight up here. It might be off the map. That's what I'm thinking it is, because we end up going kind of down into those caverns. 14 is awesome that even at endgame, past areas will be visited again as far as I've heard. We'll need to go to the dome soon-ish. Oh, we need another one of these. I thought we were done with these guys. Oh, it's because I was in my fishing outfit. How many do we need? 2 more. Okay. Looks like we got our 2 volunteers right here. Look at their tails. They're little, like, multi-split tails, like a tree. But it actually splits and then comes back together, which is really wild. Can I interest you in my multi-level marketing scheme? Wait a minute. Okay, now this is even weirder. This whole area is now oily. Alright, it was not like this not that long ago. This, whatever this is, has definitely expanded. Because we got that clear shot of all the crystals, and now this stuff is all over the place. Is it back in the city too? There is some really sus stuff going on right now. Yeah, it's literally inside the city, too. Look at that up there. How would you even, like, be okay living in an area that looks like that half the time? That's terrifying. So did you manage to learn the Imperial Salute? Yes, I did. Best you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word for it. I have learned the Imperial Salute. Nice. We have another salute to add to our growing collection. Sark Malark. You are called J. Kelton, yes? I have heard you and your plight from my friend Galamont, and as a fellow adventurer and son of Aurorsia both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum's Sentry, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to go about acquiring uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort to whom you would entrust their secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means, from the bodies of the recently deceased owners. We could probably help with that. There was a few of them back there that I didn't mind sneaking around. They took a tumble down a hill. The fortified area before Castrum's Sentry never lacks for Imperial patrols. It ought not long to obtain 3 sets of gear, one for each member of the infiltration team. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. Are we going right back to where we were and murdering a couple of them? It looks like we are. Alright, Shoreblood, let's go. Oh my goodness, it literally is covering all of this area. It's like swimming through oil. How far does it reach? Like, I wonder if you're in one of the regions nearby, if you'd see all of this. And is it only during the day? Well, now I can understand a little more why it's called fog fens. It's like foggy because it's hard to see through this stuff. Actually, it makes for really good infiltration because you can hardly see through it, so. Whoa. That guy is huge. No, I'm not interested in being eaten today. Thank you very much. No, buddy. 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 There we go. You didn't see nothing. Oh, he's a mage. He's not going to come running. We're just going to have to go the old traditional way. Old faithful. Oh, he's got an axe now. Okay. Guys, can we hide behind this tree over here? Oh, they're attacking... Oh, there we go. Thank you. It's far less visible to everyone else. We're just having a little party over here, alright? It's all good. Party behind the tree with J. Kelton. Oh, we need another helm. Jeez. You don't want to be left out of the party behind here. Come on. Oh, you're not a paladin too. Paladin versus paladin fight. Let me show you all my fancy skills. Just everything fancy. Got them all. All right, we gotta sneak out of here. So we're gonna take the shortcut. You can't see us teleporting from behind these trees anyway, so you know we're hidden. We're hidden. I just realized we have all the helms. We only have one of 3 uniforms. All right, what I need everyone to do is close your eyes for about 35 seconds, and then you can reopen them and nothing will have happened. Everything will be just fine. Come on, Shoreblood. I know you're faster than this. "35 seconds might have been a little generous. No, I don't want to sink my level. Alright, we're gonna go from the waterfront this time around. Back to ye old Murder Tumble Hill. Hey, you haven't seen your buddy around here, have you? No, I didn't think so. Come here. Got him. With a peck on the head. They still didn't give us the uniform we needed. We need a signifier. Signifer. Alright, let's see if we can get one of these guys. Ignore the random chocobo. Will they come out behind the rock here? Probably not. We'll just use this very, very obvious metal grate to hide ourselves. There we go. We'll pretend that was very sneaky. How about that? All right, now we're good. Donating 70 more gil to the Diamond Forge.
I have a pun for you.
Go for it. I like puns.
What do you call it when someone's immune to damage from chocobos?
They are impeccable.
Damn it, you got it.
I love puns. That's great, though. I like that. You should say, when they're immune to damage. I don't know. I was trying to figure out how to add that they looked really good, because usually you use impeccable as like, oh, your outfit is just so impeccable, you know. And when someone's outfit is so nice, it can't be damaged by a chocobo. It's impeccable. No, it's still really awesome though. Were you able to obtain 3 sets of Imperial equipment? Yes, I was. Can I keep them though? Because I need them. Damage, as I had as I suspected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms are like to draw suspicion. They must be repaired, if only superficially. Fortunately, the blacksmith Engloff at the Diamond Forge in Rowena's House of Splendor should be able to hammer them into shape in no time. I've already sent word ahead and have been assured that he is expecting you. Worry not. We have already impressed upon him the need for utmost secrecy as to the nature of your mission. Remember, an anonymous tip was sent to these guys, to the Imperials, that we were coming token exchange? Servant of Splendors? Oh, wow. For her as she does me, like a pack chocobo. Primal gear. Items required. So it requires a weapon and a mirror to create a title. So it's like upgrades. Okay. So you can give him a weapon with some other stuff, 5 diamond dust, and get an upgraded version of it. I bet that's the thing that was in that the Free Company house room, where she had it up on a wall and it was all super shiny and stuff. I bet that was one of these upgraded things. In fact, I'm pretty sure there was one of the title mage weapons. It was something like that. The title wave staff. One of those. I'd have to go back and check the video. Okay.
How many poetics do you have?
None?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Where do you see your poetics?
Yeah, that's right. The elegant tombstones of poetics.
Oh, so I have 3. 3 of 2,000.
Gotcha. So that currency, you'll start earning a lot more as you wrap up the 2.0 MSQ here, and these are where you come to buy your endgame gear.
Got it. So. Nice. Ah, here we go. 345. Whoa. Okay, so this is all of the blue stuff, the blue glowy crystal stuff that people are wearing. Whoa, that's so cool looking. And it's dyeable too. That's the best part. Which one of these? No, hang on. Zoom out, change angle. No, those are the gloves. Interesting. One of these people has to sell something similar to the outfit that we've seen where it has all the little tassels with the gems at the bottom of it. I know I've seen those before. It might be something one of these others. Okay. Striking, maiming, fending. Aiming. Okay. Just looks different on us, I guess. Or maybe it's because this is for...
maybe it's not the aiming.
I think it's probably... No, it's your show all. Yeah, I just went through all of the outfits, and it wasn't any of the ones that at least were easy to see, but it's no big deal. So, I'm sure we'll come across it, but it's just cool to see some of that armor that we've made note of before when we look at other player characters. We're like, whoa, that's so cool. Collectible appraiser. Unsolicited submissions. So we have to speak with them if we want to become a supplier. Yellow crafter's scripts or yellow gatherer's scripts. Offer you white in exchange. Interesting. Alright, we'll do that another time. So much to do. Oh no, in here. Don't touch the splendors. Okay. Multiple different doors here. A little barracks room. Check out what's in the other ones in a second. So you're the adventurer Sark Malark sent, eh? I've been waiting for you. Let's see what you got for me.
It's the casting set.
Okay. I see. Ah, yes. I reckon I can hammer these back into shape for you. After all, I owe your friend Sark Malark a favor or two. Took good care of old Egenolf. Back in the days before I fell in with old Rowena, he did. Did you know he's the son of one of the wealthiest families in the Sultanate? Wouldn't expect someone like that to end up in a life he did, but I suppose he always felt the venturer's life calling him. But here I go, blabbering on with there's work to be done. Just hold your horse birds for a moment or two, and great Egenolf will have your gear looking good as new. And there we have it. Won't do you much good in battle, mind you. From what I hear, that's not your priority anyhow. Do send Sark Malark my regards, will you? Will do. Aw, our gear looks so cool. I love our outfit. Okay. Even though we're being tailed by a chocobo, let's poke our head in here. Oh, there's a... Oh, we can't attune to that? Ridiculous. Purchase luxuries. Flute, nice. Buy color gemstone vouchers. Okay, so let's say get a wing set. Or get a mighty wyvray. So that's how we use vouchers for that. This is house decor. And Rowena herself. Well met. We're just dropping by and visiting. We'll be back for more investigation into this stuff later. Just perusing at the moment. Off limits. Don't mind the chocobo. Off limits. Shoreblood saw himself out. Wow, this place is huge. This is a whole bakery room. Wait, I gotta test this chair. Yes, you can. Do you, need some help with the chopping? Your pile of baked beans? Your Thanalan Sun lemons? Your, Grishel greens? Your green beans? That's really cool. I love the little tit-tit-tit-tit-tit-tit-tit. It's adorable. Little hidden area in here, alright. This place is huge! Oh, that's so cool. You can actually walk along the little bridge thing here. It's like a waterway. Cause see, this is water. So it's like a canal where they bring in water. What are those called? The Roman aqueducts. It's like an aqueduct. There's so many games that wouldn't allow you to actually, like, explore and wander around something like this. They'd just be like, no, no entry. Aw, this sign over here says, no entry. Well, my sword says otherwise. Have at thee. Dang, nabbit. I gave it a try. Alright, final exploration. one of these. I just got to test the limits. How far can we squeak around over here? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, we can't go any farther than that? Aw, well look at all the rest of that over there. Alright, we're gonna try one more shot to get through the little doorway thing. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, what? Oh. This is my jumping practice for the gold saucer. Nope, nope, nope. Alright. That was fun. Ah, break your legs. Okay, where were we? Got our stuff fixed. Now we're running behind all of these sellers. Alright, we gotta bring it here. You're going to freak out once your mount flies. I know! I haven't gotten a flying mount yet. Have you had the uniforms and helms repaired? Yes, I have. Yes, these will serve beautifully. The great Eganolf never fails to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even a legatus. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst Imperial forces. Lest you fear that the Garleans might detect your foreignness, foreigners in fact form the greater part of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea. You see, when the Empire subjugates new territory, it assimilates the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellion in the bud and expands its territory in one fell swoop. So it's kind of like crossing forces back and forth across their empire where they expand and grow and expand and grow. So everyone's always beating somebody else. With that, my part in your mission is done. I am full glad to have been of assistance to your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say that I am but a humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interests of the realm. Well, that's really cool. And we got ourselves a fancy new outfit. Is this a good pausing point, or should I do the next quest and then pause after that? Hello.
Like, for the night?
Yeah, for the night. Because my voice is on the edge.
No, this is a good place to pause if you want to stop now.
Okay, I wasn't sure if this launched into the next segment or not. I wanted to stop right before we actually, like, invaded the castle.
Oh, well, you're a significant ways away from that.
Oh, really? Okay. I wanted you to sit on the wall. What are you doing? Nope, that's still not working. Alright, let me just sit on one of the benches over here then. Okay. We'll take a sitter here, and we will return to our preparations for the invasion of the Citadel when, or the Castrum Sentry. When we return, I did notice that most of the oily stuff is gone, so I feel like it's only during the day. We'll have to do further investigations into that in the future. But for now, we're going to go ahead and call it quits for the night, and we'll just stick around here so that way when we come back from the stream, we can immediately launch into continuing the MSQ. You need to be level 52 and beat some more of the main story. Yeah, we'll work on the main story. That's where we're just going to progress for now. But thank you all for coming out. It has been a tons of fun. Blind Razor, if you're interested, most of the streaming and all the VODs are saved onto YouTube. So if you're interested in checking that out, I can send the link. Otherwise, we should be continuing to stream to both Twitch and YouTube in the future. And it's been a pleasure. It's been tons of fun. I'm going to rest my voice a little bit, and we'll continue the MSQ next time we stream, which should be next Thursday, if not earlier. If you're on YouTube, you'll see when we set a premiere, so you'll know when we stream if you're subscribed. If not, then just stick around, follow, and you'll find out when we stream, when we turn it on next. Thank you all so much for coming out. Have a great one.